So I had bought this TonyMoly Monsta X collaboration hand cream. It's Manhyuk. It's rose scented. I had bought this off Mercari, off a really good friend from Instagram. And she was so sweet. I got her thing in the mail yesterday. But I will definitely buy something from her again. For the TonyMoly collaboration, I want to collect all of them. But I was sort of wanting to get one of my tops at first. I wanted Kihyun's, but by the time I went to go get it, this was the last one she had. So I was like, I'm just gonna get Minhyuk. He's my third favorite. So here's his little tube. It smells very, very nice. I swatched a little bit of it last night. It smells like amazing rose-scented perfume is how I described it. And then here's his little message, which is, if I could speak Korean and read Korean, I would know what this says, but your girl don't know Korean. And then here's his little member card. It's actually, I had measured it against the clear card I got from my copy of Beautiful. It's a little smaller, but it's still beautiful. So here's his front, and then on the back it just says Monsta X TonyMoly. I'm going to put this aside, and then I'm going to show these two albums because they kind of go together. It's beautiful, the Korean version and the Japanese version. I'll actually show the Japanese version first. So I had gotten the Japanese version from a seller on eBay through an auction. This is, I think it's the type A version of their Japanese single Beautiful. Now the Japanese version, the type A, is just comes with the CD, and it comes with a DVD which has the music video and the making of the music video. And initially I had bought this one because the DVD, of course it comes with the music video, because I haven't seen the music video before I got this, because I'd seen the trailer for it, or the teaser, but I could never watch it because it's blocked in my country on YouTube. So I got this. It's really, really nice. The girl I bought it from said she had never played it, that it was just on her shelf, and it actually came in very, very nice condition, and I think it was just a really nice piece to my Monsta X collection. Then I will show my Beautiful album. I had actually bought this, someone had asked me where I had bought all my albums on my Instagram account, and I told her. But this one actually has a really funny story. So I actually found this exact version, not on Amazon where you can just you can either request a random or you can request a specific version. But I had purchased this exact version from Walmart.com. So I'll just show you what I've got. I'm not going to box it because that would take up too much time, and I don't want to spend forever doing this. So I got the member cards. Everyone gets us 2 sets of member cards. I'm not going to flip through them because I don't want to. And then for the clear card, I had pulled an I pulled the left side of his heart, which I'm looking for the right side because I want to collect his set. For his oath, the oath, I was lucky enough to pull double IMs, which is very, very, very satisfying because IM is my main bias that got me into Monsta X. But I had recently, I think maybe a little bit after I bought this one, I had seen a seller on eBay selling her Kihyun oath. So I bought it because Kihyun is my #1 bias. Then for the regular card, I pulled Show News, which at first I wasn't going to keep him and I was going to trade him, but then I thought, I really like his pictures from their earlier albums, so I just thought, I'm going to keep it. So let me move these over, and I will show my American Press version of We Are Here. Okay. Here's the American version press of We Are Here. It's completely the same as like the regular versions. It's just got a extra card. So I had bought version 1 I pre-ordered version 1, but they sent out version 3. This was the version I bought. I'm just going to show like the folded poster. I'm not going to flip through the entire book. But I got this one. I know one of the concepts in here I call the princely concept, because they're all like the white outfits. But there's that. I'll show the normal cards that I got. Let's see here. Yeah, that's not a normal card. There it is. Almost thought I lost it. So these are the 2 normal cards I got. This one is actually a duplicate. I had pulled his card in my original album. That's why he's in a top loader, because I already have him up for trade on my Instagram account, and he's also a duplicate, but I pulled an IM for the other normal card. So I'm just going to put these right here. For the unit, I pulled Kihyun and Juhan, which I was excited about. In my original version, I had, I wouldn't say lucked out, but I was kind of iffy. I had gotten a Wano and Juhan, and I have traded it, but I think this one is just, it's much nicer than theirs, because they just complement each other. And for the clear card, I had gotten a Minhyuk. I put him up for trade also, because recently I had finished the Kihyun set. I had gotten Kihyun's, it was the exact same one as Minhyuk's in my original album, and then someone on Instagram contacted me asking if I wanted to buy the other one, so I just completed Kihyun's set. And then for the English message, I got IMs, which I'd only seen people unbox IMs or 1-0s. I know the girl who had contacted me for one of my Minhyuks had actually pulled Kihyun's. And then this is the Polaroid I got, which is the good morning message. I had pulled good afternoon in my original album, but it just looks so precious and so adorable. So I'm gonna put these down, then I will show you my last 2. Okay, now this is one of my very, very important ones. This is the Japanese version of Shootout with the other like Japanese single Flashback, which at first I was not going to get it, but talking to one of my good friends, we were like talking about it, because I had seen this exact one with like all the member covers on a fan account on Instagram, and I was telling her about it, and she was like, you get this and blah 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 blah. But this came like I think a week from last Wednesday, but I got it. I got the LP version because I really wanted the member cover, and it does come with a sticker, but the sticker has since been put in my binder. But I'm just going to quickly show you the member cover I got. I was so not appalled. I was like in awe and shock of who I got, and I fangirled a little bit, but I got Kihyun's photo, which was kind of the one I wanted, because in a chat that I'm in on Instagram, I had sort of made a deal with the girl that if I had pulled Minhyuk and she pulled IM or Kihyun, that she would trade with me. But now I don't have to because I have Kihyun's. And then last, but certainly not least, is a item that I consider one of my grail items next to the Japanese version of Shootout. So I'm going to just move the photo card. I had found a girl on Mercari selling this album on her account, and I was a bit iffy at first if I wanted to buy it. There was also a Connect album that was signed by Wono, and this one's signed by Kihyun, but I decided to get this one because I am a much bigger Kihyun stan, and if they still have the 101 like later down the line, I might get his. And I did authenticate this signature, because I did ask the girl for like a closer picture of the signature, but this is one of my grail items. It was nicely packaged, and it looks like it hasn't been damaged, except for like opening it up and having like taken things out. But she included the 1-0 guilty photo card, which this is my first 1-0 card, so I'm happy. So you just pull everything in frame, and then I'll end the video. Okay, that was all of my Monsta X stuff. I'm going to do another video that is going to be all the other albums that are not Monsta X that I own.